full-time passive online income without having to create a single product ever. I see a bunch of more people just hopped into the stream, so make sure that you register for the little chat box on the bottom right-hand side so that you can ask questions and interact with me. So why this is different. So if you've struggled to make a full-time passive income online in the past, it's totally not your fault. There's just simply so much noise that it's hard to know who to listen to and exactly where to get started. So I want to put your fears to rest, because what you'll learn here today is different. And what's holding you back is thinking that you need to risk a lot of time or money to be successful, or thinking that you need to be an expert. So if you've ever thought this has to be easier, then you're totally right. After this webinar, you will fully understand how to consistently drive sales to your business passively. So I need your undivided attention. Silence your phone, close Facebook, Instagram, email, Twitter. If you're serious about building a passive income, then the next 60 minutes could change your life. So my goal for this web class is to show you that the easiest way for you to build a passive income is not through creating products or selling a bunch of client services or building complicated websites. The easiest way is through selling products that you didn't spend time or money to create. And the only way to do that is through the simple system that I'm about to show you. So if you stay till the end, I'm going to give you my best converting plug and play affiliate marketing funnel. And I'll explain all about that, which is 100% free. I put this little GIF there because that is the closest thing to free money that I can think of. So hi, I'm JR. I've been featured on TV outlets and stages, all speaking about my digital marketing hacks and how people can earn a full-time online income. I'm also a top promoter for a bunch of different programs. Entrepreneur Alliance, I'm the #1 promoter. Facebook Ads for Entrepreneurs, which is a course on how to run Facebook ads. I'm the #1 promoter of that. And I'm a top 50 ClickFunnels promoter, which ClickFunnels is a multi-$100 million company. And I'm one of the top 50 people on the planet that has sold the most of that software. So down here, you can actually see like me on the affiliate leaderboards, me on TV, me ringing the closing bell at the NASDAQ in New York City, me on stage, me with Gary Vaynerchuk. So I've been around the block when it comes to this industry. So here's my story. I grew up dirt poor. At one point, I shared a 1-bedroom apartment with my mom and my sister. We actually once went 6 months without running water. I totally skipped out of college, and I started my first business at 18. Quickly grew it to 53 employees by the age of 21, but I was super miserable. At one point, I was 200 grand in the hole from starting the business and scaling it so fast, and I was profiting almost nothing. So overall, it was just super stressful, and I hated what I was doing. I wanted a way to have freedom and make a living and build up my passive income from anywhere in the world, but I honestly didn't know if that was possible. So I had no idea where to start, and I just simply did not have the time to sort through all the info out there. So I just kind of sat on my butt in a mode of analysis paralysis. You ever felt like this? Like, you know that there's something you should be doing, but you just don't know exactly where to start. So I felt kind of crappy because I knew my life should be in a better place than it was at that point. And I couldn't live the lifestyle that I wanted and could hardly provide for myself. So this made me feel like a crappy business person, because I felt like I was letting my family down by not being able to help them when they needed it. For example, when my grandma would ask for money for medicine or groceries. I also, skipped through college. All my friends went to college and they seemed to be having a blast. Meanwhile, I was over here in this business that I hated. So I kind of questioned if I made the right decision. So what's up? I want to say what's up, everybody, one more time. If you are just hopping in, make sure that you are registered on the little Chatwing bubble box on the right-hand corner. Make sure that you enter your information there, and that will allow you to interact with me and ask questions throughout the training. So one day, while trying to get a different business off the ground, I magically got my first sales commission through someone clicking an affiliate badge on the bottom of one of my landing pages and purchasing the product, which resulted in me getting paid. So I actually got paid by totally by accident. So that's when it hit me, and I was like, hey, if I can make money at this without even trying, imagine what would happen if I did try. So then I thought about it even more, and I said, wait a minute, I just got this money without having to build a product, do fulfillment, deal with clients, customer service, or any of that not fun stuff. I'm going to continue to get paid month after month because it was a recurring product. So at that point, I was all in. So this little badge at the bottom right-hand corner, that's exactly what what somebody clicked because they saw it on my page. So they clicked that, ended up buying, and I got paid from it. So it was totally by accident. So this business model is known as affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is kind of like owning a business that you're a partner in. So you're responsible for one thing and your partner is responsible for the rest. So your only job is to send people to a web page and get paid, while your partner, the company that you're promoting for, is responsible for all the headaches, creating products, sales pages, offers, dealing with customer service, tech development, product research, etc. So Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart all have affiliate marketing platforms, and it's been around for quite a while. So the old way of affiliate marketing is through like spending hours ranking blogs and writing these articles, getting them ranked on Google, making these banners, buying ads on a ton of different sites, and basically being more of an analytical person than a marketer. So that's the old way. And the new way is through the system. That's like the not fun 1990, early 2000s way that a lot of people are still stuck in today. So the new way is through the system that I'm about to show you. So I came up with this plan, and I said, hey, I was going to find the best affiliate marketing products, run ads to people on Facebook that were interested in the subject, and I was going to sit back and rake in the dough. So I knew that if I failed, I would have to go out and get some crappy job or risk not being able to pay the bills. So I started running ads directly to affiliate offers. This is an example of one of the ads that I did. It was for a battery reconditioning information product, and that actually didn't work. Nobody bought, and even worse, it got my ad account shut down for violating Facebook's terms of service. You're actually not allowed to run ads directly to affiliate offers on Facebook. It's against their terms of service. So one day I read a book, and it said that the average person needs 7 touches with you before they're comfortable enough to buy from you. So I took this to heart, and over the next few months, I learned what really made people tick and how to drive consistent sales. And in a bit, I'll show you exactly how to do this. So after the painful trial and error period was over, I was finally able to drive the results that I wanted. And recently, I actually purchased my dream car, paid for by a affiliate marketing company. In fact, the company that I'll be talking about in a little bit later, called ClickFunnels, is actually paying my payment for this car. I also get to travel the world. I recently went to Barcelona. Last year I went to Thailand, and all my bills are paid for, and my water is always running. Because if you remember earlier, I said that while the period of being extremely poor, my water actually got shut down for 6 months. So it's not just me. Check out these results that I was able to help Seth get. After working, he says, after working with JR and just implementing one of the 10 things he told me to try, the very next campaign I ran went from spending $30 for every conversion to spending $10 for every conversion, for about a total of 4.5x ROI. So wouldn't that be cool, guys, if you put in $10 and got back 45? That's pretty insane. So if you want to do this, you just have to do what I did, and you have to visualize exactly what you want. I know this sounds kind of cheesy, but it works. So now I want you to do this exercise with me. Close your eyes, literally where you are right now, and imagine what it'll be like to wake up, check your phone, and affiliate sales rolled in overnight, have the location freedom to work wherever you want, and be able to cover yours and your family's wants and needs with your passive income, and also have a 6-figure passive affiliate business. If you had those things you visualize, would that make a difference in your life? Let me know right now. Would that make a difference in your life? Wouldn't that be awesome? So what would you do if you finally got those things? Tell me in the chat right now. Let me know in the chat box right now if that would make a difference in your life. So if you're ready to learn exactly how to do this, then give me a heck yes in the chat box, and I'll get into the meat and potatoes of this training. If you're ready to learn, just give me a big, all bold face capital heck yes in the chat box right now. Awesome. I see you're damn right. Yes. Awesome. So I will, so this is what we're going to cover. How to sell digital products from the comfort of your living room sofa without having to create them. How you can build a following of 10K plus buyers without being an expert, and how to consistently drive buyers to your offers without spending a dime on ads. So are you ready to learn these secrets? Secret number one, how to sell digital products from the comfort of your living room sofa without having to create them or be an expert. So I want you to think about the last time you were traveling to visit a friend and you wanted to get something to eat. So you look around, you look on Google for restaurants close by, and you find that Marty's Shrimp and Grits is close by. So you say to your friend, "Hey, let's go over to Marty's." Your friend, who's a local, says, "Oh, that place sucks. Let's go to Sal's Bistro instead. It's a little further and more expensive, but way better." So chances are you'll end up going to Sal's. In this scenario, price is not a deciding factor. Convenience is not a deciding factor. Money spent on advertising, the money that those businesses spend on advertising, is not a deciding factor either. But the truth is, the deciding factor is trust. So what happened in this situation? Well, allow me to explain. I call this the trust over convenience and price phenomenon. So when the recommendation of a friend is involved, all objections in the majority of research seemingly go out the window. So that's exactly how I approach affiliate marketing. So there's a thing called the 25 cognitive biases, and one of those is social proof. So in this scenario, your friend provided social proof that this place is better. So that is actually far outweighs convenience. It far outweighs price. It far outweighs even social proof on the internet, because this is someone that's actually in your life. So I took this concept and I said, "Hey, what if I could use this in my marketing to make it 10 times easier?" So you see, the old way of affiliate marketing is to go out, spend months ranking blogs, articles, etc., buying solo ads, and pray that you rank on Google and that your traffic is qualified after you spent all this time. So I don't know about you, but I love spending time with my family, and spending 10 hours a day writing articles just doesn't seem like a good life to me. So the new way is to build a following of people who love you and want to grow with you, and be the friend in the making the recommendation in this example. So how do you do this? Well, it's super simple. You simply build a community of people and establish trust in that community. So check this out. This is just one way I built a community in no time at all while spending $0 on marketing. So June 22nd of last year, I had this Facebook group. It was at 933 members. By July 3rd, it was up to 1,990 members. And today it's actually over 12,000. This screenshot is a little bit old, but it's actually over 12,000 active members in my community. So to put that into perspective, if I were to go out and collect 11,000 emails running ads, and I got emails for say $2 an email, that would have cost me about $22,000. But I was able to do it for free. And these are people who constantly come to me for recommendations. So as you can see, like, there's people asking for my affiliate links, asking for I think Leon, who's actually, I think, on the webinar right now, on the training right now, is one of these people. So these are people who ask me for recommendations. Like, this person is asking me for a good course on copy. So these are all products. These are all people coming to me and basically asking me to give me money, or pretty much asking me to give them a recommendation in which I can provide them with an affiliate link to which I get paid by that company when that person makes a purchase. So isn't that cool that you don't have to be all salesy? You don't have to do all this ranking and all this work. You simply have to build a community of people who like and trust you. So it's not just me. Meet Andrew. He runs a small community of people who like to travel and work online. 1,600 members, not huge at all. And he hasn't been doing it for a long time. And he actually sent me the screenshot of how he got 20 active members on ClickFunnels, which is equal to about $1,000 a month, totally passively. There's him visiting some pyramids. He's always traveling to some different place. And he sells a bunch of other different products to his community as well. Also meet Steve, who I think was also on the webinar. So Steve runs a 70,000 person community of people who like to flip things on eBay. And recently we were actually able to, I'm not sure if this video will actually play, but recently I'll make sure to send it to you guys. Recently we did a launch and we got $3,000 for him in the first 24 hours with a launch to his community. Now, these aren't people who he had to go out and pay for. These are people who already knew him, liked him, trust him, and thus it was super, super simple. So this is what I'm going to be showing you guys here today. So you might be thinking, like, isn't it hard to build up a community? Well, right now it's actually really, really easy. And as you saw, I actually built mine super fast without spending any money. And it's kind of like opening up the only bar in a college town. The only thing you need to do is let people know that you're there and they'll come. So right now, there's Steve. I see him in the chat. So yeah, he says they're over $9,000 in 5 days now in sales. That's awesome. And it's all with the principles that I'm showing you guys right now. So it's kind of like opening up the only bar in a college town. And the only thing you need to do is open it up, let people know you're there because it's in demand. So what do I mean by this? Well, the main thing I did to grow my community on Facebook was just make the community and people began flocking to it. So Facebook groups are the modern day forum. It's a good way for people in certain niches that's easy for people to connect. So by just having a group, and I'll show you guys more on this in a little bit, it makes it easy for people to connect. Therefore, they find the group through the Facebook search functionality. You've done nothing and people flock to your group. So people flock to forums because they were an easy way to congregate with people of similar interests. So Facebook groups are the new forums, and you get the equivalent of a participation trophy just for having one. It's not hard to grow these at all, guys. So check this out. This group, Tube Ritual Community, has grown to 8,000 members. When I checked the engagement by the admins, there wasn't any. So it's pretty much growing just by the members and the community in there. So imagine what's possible if you actually try. So the truth is that the best way to get people to buy the products you're promoting is simply to offer up a community and make recommendations. So will this work if I don't have a lot of friends on Facebook? The truth is that Facebook takes care of making your community easily searchable, so you don't need to currently have any friends on Facebook to do this. So this is Carrie. She says, JR has totally transformed my career. When I met JR, I spent thousands trying to get a company online. I told my boyfriend JR taught me more in 1 hour than I learned in 4 months on my own. JR wants his students to succeed. He's super helpful. I love what he's done for my career. So first of all, it was secret number one pretty cool. The fact that you can easily grow a community and people will come to you instead of you having to go out and try really, really hard to gain all these different skills to sell people. So now I'm going to talk about the other half of it, which is why you don't need to be an authority or an expert for people to trust you enough to buy the products you recommend and join your community. I call this influence hacking. So who knows who this fine gentleman is? Let me know in the chat box if you know who this is. Yeah, that's right. It's Hugh Hefner. So now, regardless of how you might feel about him, this man is a master at marketing. So Hugh Hefner had a motto, and when it came to someone inviting him to a party, so regardless of who invited him, his answer was always no, but you can come to my party. So Hugh Hefner understood a marketing principle that I'm about to share with you. He who hosts has influence, trust, and leverage. So by simply being the person who hosts the community, you automatically become the one with leverage, influence, and trust. So when I learned this, I learned that I don't need to be the expert. I just need to be the one hosting the party. So, which is why by just having a community for people to gather, it automatically gives me authority, influence, and trust, and it'll work the same way for you. So I want you to check this out. This is a 7,000 person community of people who love jujitsu. And it's actually run by this chick right here in the picture. And as you can see, she's only a blue belt. In jujitsu, the belts go all the way to black. There's white, blue, purple, brown, and black. On average, it takes 10 years to become a black belt. A blue belt would take about 2 years. So why do you think that 7,000 people have gone and joined this group, even if she's not a black belt, she's not the highest authority figure in the building or in the sport? Well, it's because of the principle that I just shared with you. The people are congregating and seeing her as an expert or seeing her as an authority figure or a person of influence, because she's taken the time to create the party that people are congregating to. So this works the same way in real life. If the person the easiest way to get popular in high school is to throw parties, to have parties at your house. If you guys think back to high school or college, I bet the coolest people that you knew were the ones that always hosted. And that's because of this principle. So the same thing, it works the exact same way when you're trying to gain influence, leverage, and the admiration of other people in your niche in the online community. If you host a community, if you have a group, you're automatically seen as an influence, as an authority figure in that niche. So also, who knows who this is? Right, that's Lois Lane. So she is a fictional character from Superman. I'm sure most of you know this. So Lois Lane is a reporter, but do you ever wonder why she is so respected in the Superman comics and movies? It's because she's counted on to report on things. Now, is she an expert at biomechanical engineering, or what about space travel or political affairs? Absolutely not. So is any reporter an expert in all the things that they report in? Ask yourself. The answer usually, absolutely not. So, yet 7 million people tune in every night to see Anderson Cooper, Wolf Blitzer, Trevor Noah, and other reporters. So let's see what some of the top stories last night and in the last few weeks and few months were. Williams-Sonoma places $112 million bet on AR shopping. Tesla reveals a semi-truck and the new sports car. So ask yourself, do you think that any of these reporters are experts in tech? And here's another recent story. Voyager probes fulfill 40 years of space exploration. So do you think that any of these reporters were experts in space travel? No, but yet 7 million people tune in. So what I found is that you absolutely do not have to be an expert at what you're talking about. You can simply take on the role of the reporter, which is what I have done. So not everyone wants to be their own detective or take the time to do all the research. So you can take on the role of the reporter, gather information, and lay it out on the table for them, buffet style. So that's value. You've now done something that they don't want to do, or they don't want to take the time to do. So you've gone and gathered the information for easy consumption. So look at this post that I made. I said, would you guys like it if I tried online businesses I knew nothing about and documented the process, then came back and reported what I learned, as well as successes and failures that I had. For example, I would try e-com, subscription boxes, traffic sources, Pinterest, AdWords, etc. And look, a bunch of people said, heck yeah. So basically what they're saying is, hey, JR, I know you don't know anything about these things, but it would be awesome if you went out and did the research that I didn't want to do. So it works just the same in this scenario. So basically, they're saying, go out and do the research and I will consume it. That's exactly how this works. So as you can see, you're perceived as an expert for people to want to hear from you, and ultimately want to buy the products that you suggest. So here's a super simple, easy way to prove that this works. Post this on your Facebook right now. I'm thinking of making a group on XYZ, whatever niche, weight loss, dog training, digital marketing, and researching the most cutting edge techniques. Who would be interested in following the journey? And that is the beginning of your influence and of your community. So is this making sense so far? Are you guys understanding these concepts? These completely changed my business once I began to understand them. So you might be thinking, but JR, I'm afraid to get on video. Does that mean I can't do this? Well, absolutely not. Some of my highest engagement posts have been all text only, like this one. This is there's a huge variety around like super long posts on Facebook. This one got 139 likes, 1 share, 31 comments, and it's all a text post. So you can certainly grow a community through simply, text and photos and stuff like that. So you might also be thinking, but JR, it probably takes a lot of work to research stuff, right? If you're going to go out and then report on it. Well, no, this is my niche. So I'm always coming across content and I just share it with my community in my own words. So a while back, here's an example. A while back, I found this video. It's called Tim Ferriss Teaches Speed Reading. And then I just created a video because it could have easily been a wall post or a post in my group. And I talked about my takeaways that I got from this video, and people loved it. 735 views, and that was only in less than 24 hours. So, JR, I don't know if people will find me interesting enough to pay attention to me. This is a question that I get a lot. So I have what's called the one friend rule. And it goes a little like this. If you have just one person in your life who likes you enough to call you a friend, then chances are there are thousands of other people out there who, just like them, who would love you just as much. So if you have one friend in your town, in your community, one person that calls you a friend, don't you think that in the vast land known as the internet, you can find at least 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 people that like you or love you just as much as this one friend that you grew up with or in your town? The answer, like when you put it that way, it just sounds kind of silly that anyone would think that, they wouldn't have, that people online wouldn't resonate with them. So is that cool? Do you guys understand how you don't need to be the expert? Are you guys excited? Let me know in the chat box if you're still with me. Let me know if you're excited for secret number 3, how to consistently drive buyers to your offers without spending a dime on ads. Let me know in the chat box. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool, so let's move on. Secret number 3, how to consistently drive buyers to your offers without spending a dime on ads. So when I first started, I actually tried bringing buyers to me through blogging and SEO. The problem is getting websites ranked for things like best weight loss supplement takes forever, and is extremely competitive. I talked a little bit about this earlier. So I wanted results now, and I hated SEO. It was the bane of my existence. So I tried it, and when I was first starting to promote ClickFunnels, it was a constant rat race, and it took forever to get results. The people that were ranked first were just so far ahead of me in the SEO game that it was going to take like 2 years of consistent struggle to outrank them. So basically, the whole game was find keywords, rank for them, while consistently trying to keep your current rankings. In other words, like I said, a rat race. So that's the complete old way of doing things. Then it hit me. Instead of going out and finding buyers through SEO, why don't I just try to bring buyers to me using my highly targeted Facebook group? So instead of ranking in Google for best weight loss supplements, I simply created a group called Best Weight Loss Supplements or 21-Day Weight Loss Detox. And then the buyers came to me. So I attract people to the group because it addresses the exact issue that they want to face. So to draw an analogy, let's say I wanted to find a girlfriend. So I go out to a party, but now I have all these other guys around competing with me. So now I have to work super hard to stand out. So this is kind of like SEO and the way that everyone else does things. So what if I threw my own party, again, drawing the party analogy again, and instead I didn't invite the guys that I knew were single. Now I have control over the situation, and as a result, have a better chance of standing out. So how does this translate to affiliate marketing? Well, in your group, you have control of the situation. What happens when someone else, if someone else comes in and tries to sell something or spam your group, you simply just kick them out. It's kind of like you're the dictator of your own little country. So is that pretty cool? Is that a cool concept that you kind of have your own platform and you have control over that community? So now if I found, what if I found was when people are at your party, you don't want them just standing around, right? So if you're having a party and people are invited to it, if they're just standing around, what's going to happen? They're going to get bored and leave, right? So what I did was create a free academy that I give to every single member that joins the party, the Facebook group, and I give them a reason to stay. So not only that, I put my affiliate links under every video in the party and suggested the products they needed to apply to that lesson. So I give them a lesson, and then I say, hey, if you're going to take advantage of this lesson, these are the products that you need. Just simply made recommendations. So the results, well, I think you guys get the point by now. So does this make sense? Awesome. So the cool thing is that this happens on complete autopilot. Day or night, people are digesting my content and taking advantage of my offers. So what if you don't know enough about anything to teach it? Well, there's a ton of value in organizing content from around the internet in one place for people to easily consume. For example, if you run a community around like crochet, if you went out and organized a free academy of free content just from like the best YouTube videos on the subject and did the time to find the research and find the articles, people would appreciate that just as much. So what if I don't know how to build out an academy? There's very simple softwares and templates you can use to just plug the content in. Very, very simple. So is that cool so far? Are these three concepts noteworthy? Do you feel like this is something that's going to help your business? Give me a heck yes in the chat box. So here's what we've covered so far. Secret number one, how to find how other people are promoting products and how to sell products on autopilot from your living room sofa. Why you don't need to be an authority or expert for people to trust you enough to buy products from you, the products that you recommend. And secret number three, how to consistently make sales on autopilot by selling to people who already have money in hand and want to buy. and not spending any money on ads. So let me ask you a question. Who wants to do this now? Who wants to do this and do this right for sure in the next 30 days? So you have two choices. One, go at this alone, trial error, wasting time, money, etc. Or two, get it right the first time by being coached by someone who's already done it and done it successfully. So which one would you prefer? Type it in the chat box, 1 or 2. 1, go at it alone. 2, go at it, be coached by someone who already knows what they're doing and do it right the first time around. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'd like to tell you guys about an advanced program I have called the Passive Affiliate Hacks Academy. So Passive Affiliate Hacks Academy is all about teaching beginners and experienced individuals alike exactly how to sell affiliate products and build a passive income doing so, as well as their community. So here's exactly what you're going to get. 4 modules. Module 1, intro, how to pick a niche and do research. Module 2, paid traffic hacks, which is my system for using paid traffic to sell affiliate offers, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, etc. And module number 3, my free traffic hack system, which is my full system for selling offers through free traffic, building a Facebook group, building a YouTube channel, utilizing your free academy, all that good stuff. And module number 4, tech walkthroughs, so you don't get hung up on tech things, comprehensive technical walkthroughs of how funnels, emails, and all that good stuff works, etc. So I want you guys to meet Andrew. I talked a little bit about him earlier, but he was in my beta group for this. He's a digital entrepreneur, all-around laid-back guy. He's making over $10,000 a month while traveling the world. He sent me this awesome message, and he said the gist of it is basically I haven't even finished 75% of your suggestions, and my business hasn't dropped below 10K a month. And then he inboxed me, and he said, just from changing my email marketing and making it more personable, which is a strategy I teach in this program, I added an extra 3,844 onto my income last month and had less unsubscribes than ever before. I told him that's huge. He also, in this paragraph, he said that he spent thousands of dollars on courses. And in the last just 60 days, I've helped him scale up to 5 figures a month, which is awesome. Andrew he's super young dude, so he loves to travel. He loves to do all that stuff. There's a picture of him and his lovely girlfriend. But yeah, this is just a example of what's possible with the knowledge and the stuff in this program. So I want you guys to meet Austin. I won't read this entire paragraph for you, but he basically said that I helped him double his income. He quit his job of 4 years where he was a top salesman at it was like a credit subscription firm, I later found out. And he's super grateful that now I've opened his eyes to a better lifestyle. So who's this program for? Brand new digital marketers, people running an online business that want to add affiliate income to the back end of their current business, current affiliate marketers that want to take it to the next level, people who just want to supplement their current income. Maybe you like your job, or anyone working a 9-to-5 job that wants a way out. So anyone interested in having their dream car paid for by ClickFunnels, like I have had. So here's what you're going to get. The Passive Affiliate Hacks Academy system, the 4 modules, 30+ lessons, so you can learn how to build communities that buy and create and run profitable affiliate campaigns. But you're also going to get the best converting funnels vault. So this is for every conceivable scenario. These are plug and play. You just fill in your info and go. And these are updated consistently. It's basically a vault with anytime I have a funnel that does well, like webinar registration funnel. My free academy funnel is in there. Any of the funnels that I actually use in my business, you're going to get. So you can just plug and play your information, your products, and you don't have to spend time creating these. So that's a $19.97 value if you were to go out and hire somebody to create all these funnels for you. So if you want to constantly see what's working so you can model it, and then you're definitely going to want the best converting funnels vault. So here's everything that you're going to get. The Passive Affiliate Hacks Academy system, 4 modules, 30+ lessons, so you can learn how to create and run a profitable affiliate campaign, and the best converting funnels vault. The value that's $3,994. So I want to ask you a question. Did you know that you could sell a high ticket program, meaning $1,000 to $3,000 off the back end of affiliate programs? So that's exactly what I do. And I've never shared this publicly, not in any of my Facebook Lives, in any of my dozens of YouTube videos. But you're also going to get my high ticket hack system, slides and training on how to use this. Basically, it's a system that I've created, so you won't find this out there anywhere on the internet in any other program, that allows you to sell a program, a high ticket program, off the back end of your affiliate products that you're selling. So if you're selling a product on how to do crochet, you can then sell a high ticket program off the back end of that for $1,000 to $3,000. And the value of this is $997 if you use it to only get one sale for your business. So if you want to easily make high ticket sales on the back end of affiliate programs, then you're going to need high ticket hacks. So you also might be thinking, well, I'm terrible at selling. Well, I use what's called reverse selling to get the prospect to sell me on why they should be a part of my program instead of the other way around. And I'm talking about my high ticket program. So in fact, I spend very little time on the phone with the prospect at all. Here's an actual screenshot of the last call I had with someone that joined my high ticket program. This was actually not the last person. This is a little bit dated screenshot, but it was a 7-minute phone call. That's all the time I spent with them. So there's very little selling involved. It all happens through my reverse selling system, which is pretty amazing. Do you guys think that's pretty cool? I personally am not one to get on the phone and try to hard close people. So if you're like me, then you'll love this system. So you might also be thinking like, well, who's going to pay me $1,000 to $3,000 for a high ticket program? Well, I know exactly what you mean. I felt the same way at first, but what I found was that your niche perceives you as an expert. Like if they perceive you as an expert, like we've talked about earlier, they will more than happily pay you to be in your program. The truth is you don't need to be a total expert. You just need to be one step ahead of where the person is. So you might also be thinking, well, I don't know enough about a niche that someone want to pay me for my expertise. So there's a story where a kid came into a college class and the teacher wasn't there. So he taught the entire semester. People asked him, hey, how did you teach the entire semester without being a teacher? He said, I simply read one chapter ahead. And that's exactly the role that you need to take on in this situation to be able to provide value and bring the heat on these $1,000 to $3,000 a month or programs. So here's everything you're gonna get. My Passive Affiliate Hacks Academy system, 4 modules, 30 plus lessons, so you can learn how to create and run profitable affiliate campaigns. It's a $1997 value. My best converting funnels vault, so you don't have to waste time trying to get your funnels to convert. $1997 value, and my high ticket hack system, so you can easily make what some people make in a month from one sale, and that's a $997 value. So value is $4,991. So you can get started today for just $497. Just go to jrrivas.org/passive to get all these goodies, get my entire program and the things that we just discussed here. That's jrrivas.org, make sure, /passive. So 5% of all proceeds go to help worldly causes, hunger, homelessness, different organizations, etc. And that, again, that's jrrivas.org/passive. So I want to tell you about one other thing that you're going to get. So I noticed that a lot of people are interested in promoting the ClickFunnels affiliate program. If you're not familiar, basically it's landing page, membership site, and order form software. So in my opinion, this is one of the best affiliate programs out there, and you can get a free car when you get 100 people actively using it under your affiliate link. I myself just picked up my dream car that ClickFunnels is fronting the bill on. It's actually a Corvette Stingray, pretty sweet ride. So another bonus I'm throwing in is just for taking action, I'm throwing in a full module on specifically how to promote ClickFunnels as an affiliate. And that's at least a $9.97 value. As you guys saw, Andrew built up his affiliate income just with ClickFunnels to over $1,000 a month passively. So you might be thinking, well, I want to promote ClickFunnels, but I don't have an email list. The fact is, I started promoting without any list or any following at all. And you also might be thinking, man, ClickFunnels affiliate programs is probably super saturated right now. Well, the truth is there's only 36 people who've won the card contest. I actually talked to Kevin, the affiliate manager. He said they have no plans to stop doing this anytime soon. So if you're serious about promoting ClickFunnels and getting your dream card paid for, then you need my ClickFunnels affiliate program hacks system. So here's everything that you're going to get. The Passive Affiliate Hacks Academy system, the 5 modules, 30 plus lessons, $19.97 value, the best converting funnel vault, so you don't have to waste time trying to get your funnels to convert. That's a $19.97 value. The high ticket hacks system, so you can easily make what some people make in a month from one sale. That's a $9.97 value. And as a bonus, the ClickFunnels affiliate program hacks system. So the value of this is $5,988. Again, go to jrreeves.org. Sorry, I'm doing it now. /passive. Meet Elise. She's a mother of 4. She's pretty new to this whole affiliate thing. And she says, JR's understanding and execution of running successful affiliate campaigns is incredible. His insights, hacks, and advice are solid, thorough, and unmatched. JR's course will teach you how to win at this. So there's one main variable I see in people who succeed and people who fail on the internet. People who fail are usually in it on their own. People who succeed have a strong support system. So as a bonus, I'm also going to throw in a private Facebook support group. This is a private group for people in this program, so you can get help night and day. I recently post in there, I frequently post in there as well. Here's an example of the power of this group. Andrew posted, which headline do you like better? And I said, I actually don't like either of them. I would use this headline instead. And then he said, dang, you're good. And then he came back a few hours later and said, want to hear something awesome? I changed the headline you recommended. 5 minutes later, I got a purchase for $11. So that's the power of having a support system. So here's everything that you're going to get. The Passive Affiliate Hacks Academy, 5 modules, 30 plus lessons. So you can learn how to create and run profitable affiliate campaigns. It's a $1,997 value. My best converting funnels vault, so you don't have to waste time trying to get your funnels to convert. It's a $1,997 value. My high ticket hack system, so you can easily make what some people make in a month from one sale. That's a $997 value. And my high ticket hack system, so you can easily make what some people make in a month from one sale. That's a $997 value. And as a bonus, you're going to get my ClickFunnels affiliate program hacks, $997 value. My private Facebook support group, $997 value. And if I sold all these things separately, the total value would be $6,985. So if all this did was get you one profitable affiliate campaign, meaning you put in $1 and got $2 out, would it be worth it? If all this did was give you the equivalent of an MBA in digital marketing and selling products online, would it be worth it? And if all this did was help you build a passive affiliate marketing business that pays you every month, would it be worth it? So I had 2 choices today. I could charge a low price and give this to everybody, or I could charge a bit more and give more attention to you like I did to Andrew. If I charge a lower price, I wouldn't be able to do stuff like that, give personal advice. So tell me, which would you prefer? Obviously, the second choice makes more sense. So you can see why even at $6,985, this is a good deal. But because you took action and came on this webinar today, you can get started for just $497. And again, that's jrreeves.org /passive. And I want to talk about Danny Velez's results. He said, I wanted to give a quick shout out to JR for the simple fact that since he started adding value, I moved from being on the fringe with affiliate marketing and wondering, is this going to work for me, or is there already too many people promoting this product, to just today making $400 when I woke up in just a few minutes more. I started literally yesterday, and today I made $800 on autopilot. That's a great supplement to my income. It used to take me effing 45 hours to make $800. And there's a picture of Danny with one of my mentors, Ty Lopez. So because I know you guys are action takers and are going to do amazing, I'll actually double my charitable contribution from the proceeds of this program. So from the proceeds right now, I'll actually double my charitable contribution from 5% to 10% to help worldly causes, hunger, homelessness, other countries, this country, etc. So you're not only helping yourself and your family, you're also helping others by getting this system. And again, that's jrrivas.org/passive. So now you have two choices. Number one, do nothing and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free. And my second option, make this small investment today compared to all the value you get in return and just give it a shot. And again, that's jrrivas.org/passive. Also, I have a 30-day ironclad buyback guarantee. If you're not happy with the course, anytime within 30 days, I will buy it back from you for a full refund. And also, if money is an issue for you, there's PayPal credit, no payments, no interest is paid in full, subject to credit approval, and must be in the United States. So just check out when you're checking out with the PayPal option and choose PayPal credit. Any questions about that, you can email me. My email is on, support is on the checkout page, jrrivas.org/passive. So once you purchase, just go to my public group and say my Digital Marketing Hacks for Entrepreneurs group and post, hey JR, I just bought the Passive Affiliate Hacks Academy system. Please let me in the private group to access the private group. And to get your free funnel for showing up here today, jrrivas.com/funnel. So here's everything that you're going to get. And here's some common questions that I get. What can I promote as an affiliate? Literally anything, like I said earlier, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, all have affiliate programs. Do you have to have experience? No, so I try to make this as beginner friendly as possible, but every now and then people still run into roadblocks. So that's why I kind of promised to make this a moving course. So if there's something that someone is really struggling with, if you just post in a group or message me personally, I'll try my best to create a video to explain that concept further, especially the tech stuff. Do I have a payment plan? I actually did recently add one. The details of it are on the checkout form, jrrivas.org/passive. When does this offer end? I'm closing the cart at midnight Eastern time on Sunday. So this offer, if you guys know me, you know that I do not play around with this. When I say my offers are going to close, they close, and I don't know when they'll be reopening. There's actually a typo on this page. It says $597 on the bottom left-hand corner. It's actually $497. What do I need to be able to execute this program? All you need is some sort of to start out, absolutely nothing. Eventually, though, I do recommend getting a landing page software. There's very inexpensive ones. As you guys know, I promote ClickFunnels, and some sort of email autoresponder. Again, there's very, very cheap ones out there. All right, awesome. So if you guys have any other questions, I will, should this be quicker than SEO? Heck yes. Guys, I'm not an SEO fan. I don't like SEO at all. If you guys check, like, I ranked on the second page of Google for ClickFunnels review when I was trying to do SEO, and that took forever. So I do not recommend SEO. I do some YouTube SEO here and there, but it's not required. I mean, I do it because I like it. I like making videos and stuff, but you do not need SEO to get results. I'm actually also, for you guys getting in right now, I plan to increase the price of the course when I add this next section that I'm adding. So I'm actually adding a section on how to grow a YouTube channel and run YouTube ads as well. So I've been doing that as well. Leon says he's in. Awesome. Thank you, everybody that's taken advantage so far. So I'm adding another section here in the next week and a half on how to grow a YouTube channel. And guys, I've grown my YouTube channel. We just crossed over 2,000 subscribers yesterday. With that YouTube channel, I'm making a high 4-figure a month, because even though it's small, I know how to leverage the YouTube channel and show them ads. So I'm actually adding a whole section in the course on how to grow my YouTube, on how to grow your YouTube in your niche, and then leverage them to get them to buy your products. Perfect example of this, in the last month or so, I was running an ad for an affiliate offer for ClickFunnels. I was able to get like 40 to 50 active people using the software from my YouTube channel. And it's a tiny YouTube channel, so you do not need a lot of people to do this. Remember the concept of the one true friend concept, that if there's one person out there that calls you a friend, then chances are that there's a ton more online that will take advantage of your content. So the YouTube stuff's just a bonus. It's coming soon. More of an incentive to get in right now. Thank you. Matt says he got the course. Leon says he's in. I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit longer and take any questions that you guys have. But super stoked for you guys. Super stoked for the new content that I'm throwing in there. There's already a lot, but I feel like this stuff is cutting edge stuff. So thank you so much, and thank you again for the 10% of this is going to charity. So I really appreciate that. If that had any weight in you making your decisions to get in. Jonathan says, are ads faster at producing results compared to groups? So I do both, and I have a paid traffic section in my course because I do paid traffic as well. But I didn't want my course to discriminate to people that had money to run paid traffic or not. So I put in all the strategies that I know, the free traffic, the paid traffic, all of them, because I know what it's like to be starting out and only need to rely on free traffic. But even now that I have money to spend on traffic, I still use a ton of free traffic. So I feel like a lot of courses out there, it's either one or the other. I've found a happy balance, a happy medium between both. So as far as growing your group, it's actually against Facebook's terms of service to provide growth to your group through ads. So I actually don't recommend paying for ads to grow your group. It's against the terms of service, but you can grow it organically pretty easily, as I've demonstrated earlier. But all right, I will hang out for a little longer and see if there's any questions. If not, on the checkout page, there's actually, so if you go to jrrivas.org/passive, oops, I actually typed in my own URL wrong. How about that? So if you go to jrrivas.org/passive, if you have any questions, and you just click this little button right here, and this will send you to Messenger, and that will allow you to chat with me, or I'll get someone on there to answer your questions. Again, that's jrrivas.org/passive, and you should end up right here. All right, well, if you guys don't have any other questions, thank you so much. I'll be hopping off of this stream right about now, but it's been a ton of fun. Hopefully you guys got some good value out of this, and if you have any questions, again, just hit that send to messenger button. Appreciate all you guys that got in so far, and I will let you guys know when the next training is on the next topic. Thank you so much.